Guys, the winner for the previous video's contest was Sri Parmeshwari Harvester Supramani, and he asked me if we modify the winding of a mini DC motor and increase the torque and speed. So that is exactly what I'm going to do in this project, or to be specific, I'm going to try to do in this project. So you can see this power supply, 15 volts, 3 amperes. It's only 15 volts, 3 amperes supply, so you don't feel a thing. Okay, so guys, the question for today is what will happen if the number of turns per pole on the armature of the motor are not identical? So anyways guys, I searched it a lot on YouTube to see if anyone had conducted a similar experiment, that is converting a 220 volts permanent magnet DC motor to 12 volts DC motor. But since I couldn't find it, so I thought about experimenting it myself to see if it works or not. So let's try it. Note that the experiment is really dangerous, so don't conduct it at home. And guys, I got this permanent magnet motor from a mini blender. Okay, so guys, the motor is completely ready now. Let's see if it can survive the high current that is going to flow through these springs that are going to feed the brushes. So guys, to power it up, I'm going to use this 12 volts, somewhere around 20 amperes DC supply to run this motor, and there's a great chance that the motor is going to burn out. It is working, but like it is heating up a lot. Super hot. Yeah, actually the current needed is too high, and of course the brushes are not able to feed it to the armature. You see, it is working. All in fumes. The full motor is in fumes. Whoa, the brush is boiling. It's too hot. I think it is going to catch fire. Speed is increasing. I don't know why the speed is increasing. Why is the speed increasing? I don't get it, seriously. Seriously, why the speed is increasing? You can see the speed has gained a lot of speed here. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, something bad is going to happen, I'm sure of it. Yeah, the motor is running really fast. The brush is going to... It has come to a stop finally. And that brush part has completely melted, guys. You see, it's completely melted. And on this side, motor is like super hot right now. So yeah guys, there's like a few things that we learned from this experiment is that this motor that I used is a 220 volts DC motor, okay, and I converted into a high current DC motor. So like I came from 220 volts to as low as 12 volts, and I gave like a less number of turns, because of which the resistance reduced and the current automatically increased. And then again I also used 3 times thicker wire, so again the resistance reduced, so it needed more and more high current, and obviously the brushes were not designed to handle that high current. So the result of it was that the motor burned out. Hi guys, today I'm going to make the review video on my first microscope. Amongst my hobbies, which you already know, are electrical and electronics, I always wanted a microscope for my another curiosity, which is watching the lifestyle of the microorganisms and how these tiny little creatures actually look, since we cannot see them with naked eye. Now guys, this is the Andostar microscope with model number AD207 that I got from AliExpress, link for which has been provided in the description, so don't forget to check it out. The fact is that this is the cheap and the best quality microscope that one can ever find anywhere. It's the first scope and I am loving it. The Super 100x focus level with awesome display and remote operation makes it really attractive. Superb precision, it's very good for beginners, plus you can also use it for SMD component soldering and desoldering. It supports up to 32 gigabytes SD card, although after recording up to 64 files, space consumed is only 5%. I'm using the Samsung Evo 32GB SD card and it works great and is also quite cheap. It consumes 10 watts of power with 2 additional focal LEDs illuminating the magnification area. The device is fully operational even without the remote. So my recommendation is that you should go for it without thinking even a little bit. And my only regret is that I didn't share this device with you sooner. So guys, as you can see here, there's a lot of fungus in this plant, and I was thinking about looking it with a microscope.
Yeah.
Let's try this one. But guess what guys, I'm going to use for this project is an inline carbon filter lying around dead one scrap. Well guys, it seems like that I'm going to use this DC motor. Super. So guys, here as you can see that the surface cut is a little uneven, you see. Now guys, for precision cutting I have this super amazing milling machine, okay. So yeah, let's first clean it up. Alright, let's do it. So guys, as you can see that it is pretty stuck good. Yeah. Now it's time to install it finally. There are 4 wires, which means that this is a DC clutch motor. This is the clutch, and the 2 thin wires are responsible for operating the clutch, and the remaining 2 thicker wires are for operating the DC motor. I have used some cushioning to reduce the vibration, as well as I have added screws of equal length to further minimize the vibration, plus the zip ties to hold this like impeller piece steady. Well guys, here as you can see that it is super cloudy, and the sun is barely available, but still I am going to use the solar panel wires that I have here. You can see that when I run it, it has started running, but there is no movement over here because of the DC clutch action. Seems like it's working fine. Whoa, super guys. Little water is left. See guys, superb water pump.